London, England. It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give a better chance to lead the team that wins.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Third down.
From the gun, Perkins. And he comes back with one complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
10 at the 31-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and
from the gun, here's Watson. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken a 1st quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he stopped immediately there.
33, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Perkins. Throw left side. Got to be taken in by Harris. 9 yards. Not quite enough. And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Moon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
Throwing on 1st down. Perkins. His throw incomplete.
Perkins pass.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Perkins. And his throw here's incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Perkins.
They give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Jaguars.
On 1st down, Moon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Titans.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Number 33.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Perkins. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Watson now to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Jaguars.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans 7, Jaguars nothing.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At the 40.
From the gun, Perkins steps away to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Operating from the gun, Perkins, and it's complete. Henry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
And a Jaguar first down.
They'll run on first down. Moon. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
from the gun, Perkins into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
He's
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And Jones has it over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
On first down, Moon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Perkins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely...
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Defense.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Hey! 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. And he finds Howard complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
10 more
It's
yards.
another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
He was covered by
Watson looks to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never got a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a third down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
6-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
From the gun, Watson. Open man is Howard, the tight end. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Single receiver.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. On first down, Perkins, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. 20, 10, and they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Now for the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've come upon halftime here. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Jaguars, nothing.
The final two quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Watson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Watson is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, Watson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Ed Oliver in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
4-yard attempt.
McCann's kick up and good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
6 yards.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they give this time to the tailback. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Watson. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
49-yard line.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Perkins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake. Perkins.
3-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, Moon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Jaguar 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Perkins. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Makes the score Titans 20. Jaguars 3.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 38, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Titans on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw on 3rd down, Watson. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
A loss of 5. It's 4th
Tucker
down.
McCann out now for the Titans field goal. This from 54 yards away.
A 54-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Perkins. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms here going over the middle. 3rd down.
Buda Baker there on the
looking to throw. Perkins. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
A 10-yard loss.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. And in week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside.
Titans take over 1st and 10.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
38, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now they try the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Awesome, 13 yards.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Well, the second down throw on target. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
McCann's kick up and good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Perkins. They find some open field here. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that stretches the lead to 27. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff for Tennessee.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank, they're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the home team here, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the